Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thought it was about time I did you a little bit of an update. Transfer news, incomings and outgoings, all the latest, plus news on the situation with Wolves, pre-season friendlies and much more. All coming up after this. So yeah, I'm going to be looking at the latest surrounding Ruben Neves, Joao Moutinho and Raul Jimenez, Wolves' current squad members. But first, let's get stuck into the incoming. The signing of Palhina from Sporting Lisbon seems to be edging ever closer. Palhina, of course, has been linked with Wolves for about the last 2 years, but it does seem that this time it looks like it's going to happen. There's lots of different sources saying that the deal is almost done. It hasn't been announced by Wolves yet. Obviously, the official transfer window has opened on the 10th of June, so will Wolves announce their first signing in the week ahead? Interestingly enough, Wolves have also now been strongly linked with Matheus Nunes, also from Sporting Lisbon. He's 23, he's a 6-foot midfielder. He's valued by Sporting at around about 35 million, which may be a bit of a stumbling block for Wolves. The Palhina deal is reportedly looking at somewhere between 17 to 20 million. But both of these played a key role in Sporting Lisbon's run to the Champions League. I think it was either the last 16 or quarter-final. Someone will probably confirm that. And they would be ready-made to come into the Wolves midfield. Obviously, whilst we're talking about the Wolves midfield, let's look at the latest regarding Joao Moutinho and Ruben Neves. Apparently, there's been an official offer from Manchester United for Ruben Neves. And also Barcelona has expressed, as we know, their interest, but the offer from United is supposed to be better, although representatives from Barcelona have met with Destitute, Mr. Mendes. Obviously, both Moutinho and Neves currently away on Nations League duty with Portugal. Wolves have also said to have slapped a £70 million price tag on Ruben Neves. That would be great if we could get that. Obviously, the ranging of what would be selling from 50 to 70 million, I think 60 million at least, but let me know what you think. But it would certainly outfund the other transfers. It's also said that Joao Moutinho is still mulling over this 1-year offer from Wolves on his current salary, and he is reported to be the highest paid player in the Wolves squad currently. He would have to go to someone like Saudi Arabia or China to get that sort of money. His preference is still a 2-year deal. He's out of contract at the end of June, so obviously something needs to be sorted sooner rather than later. There's also been moots that both Dendoncker and Aït-Nouri have been attracting interest. Dendoncker, if the price was right, could go. Aït-Nouri in the region of 10 million, but no set offers. Wolves aren't expecting any offers, and he's a real prospect, so I wouldn't want Aït-Nouri to go. I don't know what your thoughts are on Dendoncker. Again, it's all just talk and speculation at the moment. And Wolves have also been linked with Gonçalo Guedes from Valencia. He's a striker, scored 13 goals for them. It's sort of a soft link at the moment, but it could be one that Wolves could test their resolve to get in a striker as a backup to Raul. He apparently can also play alongside Raul in the sort of way that Diogo Jota did when he was at. So that's one to keep an eye on. And talking about Raul Jimenez, the Wolves hierarchy are expecting Raul to be there and have a much improved season next year. Obviously, he had that traumatic injury. He's had problems with his head band. That's been revised a couple of times, and they're hoping that after a pre-season he will be much more the role that we saw before. And obviously, you know, there's a lot of squad players around Wolves as well, which we could talk about, but those are the main news at this point in time. Obviously, Wolves have launched their brand new kit, sponsored by AstroPay. I did a video on that. I've got a lot of reaction from various Wolves fans, male and female, across across UK and abroad as well. So if you want to check that out, I'll put it on the end of this video and I'll put a little card up there for you. That's well worth a watch, the new Wolves home kit. And on to the pre-season. Obviously Wolves were hoping to have a pre-season in the US of A. That got cancelled. It's thrown their pre-season plans up into, as I say, disarray really. We know now that they're going to be going off to, I think, a training camp in Alicante, and they're looking to organise some friendlies over there or somewhere in Europe. And Wolves normally have a pre-season friendly. Their last pre-season is normally at Molineux the week before the season opener. And don't forget the fixtures are out on the 16th of June, so we'll be reporting on that. But there will be no pre-season friendly at Molineux this year because it coincides with the Birmingham-based Commonwealth Games. So the first time we're going to see Wolves back at Molineux will be either the opening match of the season or the second match of the season. So no pre-season friendly at Molineux, and pre-season opponents still to be announced, which is a bit of a mess really. And unfortunately, because they did have that Ohio trip where they were playing against the likes of Real Sociedad and Villarreal and Newcastle, but that got cancelled in the States, and that's caused issues. Anyway, the main news is that the transfer of Palhina looks to be getting closer. The transfer window is now open for business, and check these videos in the end screen. Until the next one, I'm Dazzling Dave. Please, if you've enjoyed the content, like and subscribe and hit the bell. Until then, always Wolves.